You don't have to spend tons of money on special tools and accessories for your Cricut machine. Today, I'm sharing 7 hacks. These are all inexpensive alternatives, most of which you already have. Hey guys, thanks for clicking. If you're new to my channel, my name is Fehlinger and I am a DIY junkie, sharing all sorts of tutorials and ideas, all to help you make your home your happiest place. So if you're into that, consider subscribing. Speaking of my happiest place, I'm sitting in my reading room right now, which is pretty much my favorite spot in the entire house. Aside from the fact that it's so dang cozy, it's also where my Cricut machine lives. So I got the Cricut Maker for Christmas and I love all the stuff that you can do with this thing. I have an entire playlist, in fact, of different tutorials, which I will link up here as well as down in the description. But this machine doesn't stand completely on its own. Depending what you want to do with it, you will need other tools, and those can really hit your wallet. So I compiled 7 different hacks you can use to save yourself more than $80 in tools and accessories. And make sure you watch till the end because I'll tell you which Cricut tool is actually worth spending your money on. Hack number 1, instead of a weeder, use a toothpick or a fork. If you make stencils on your Cricut, you'll be doing a lot of weeding, but you don't need a specialized tool for this. You can get the same outcome with a toothpick to pick away the vinyl that you don't need. The toothpick actually works great for finely detailed designs. And for some projects, the spoke of a fork will work well too. Since the spokes are a little more blunt in most cases, these are going to serve you best when you're working on larger designs. This hack will save you $8.49. Hack number 2, swap out your scraper for a credit card or the edge of a hardcover book. When you're using stencils, you'll be smoothing a lot, whether it's vinyl or transfer tape, getting air bubbles out, and a scraper's also great for cleaning your mat and literally scraping off particles and dirt. But check it out, a credit card or an old gift card works well too, as does the thin edge of a book. This hack will save you $10.49. Moving on to hack number 3. Apply and remove fabric with a lint roller and a pair of tweezers. So Cricut sells this applicator/remover tool set. The brayer applicator is designed to help you lay fabric really flat on the mat. But here's the hack. Take a lint roller, dull the stickiness either on the palm of your hand or on a lint-free cloth or a rag, and then use that to smooth out your fabric. When it's time to remove the fabric, Cricut has this remover you can use to get the remnant strings and bits of material left after the cut, but it's seriously a glorified pair of tweezers, so just grab a pair that you have at home instead. And this hack will save you $21.49. Cricut tool hack number 4. You're heading back to the kitchen for this one to get a butter knife. Cricut sells a mini spatula tool designed to help you lift images and material off your mat after cutting. No, my friend, just go grab a butter knife. You'll get the same end result and spend no money. This hack will save you $10.49. Hack number 5, regular markers will work just as well as a Cricut pen. You do have to have the measurements right. You only have a 1/2 inch diameter, but you could buy yourself a box of Crayola fine line markers and save yourself 80% off the retail price of a couple of Cricut pens. You just put the pens or markers in the same way you would a Cricut pen by opening the clamp and just sliding it in. Now you have to make sure the marker tip isn't pushed too far down, otherwise it might drag the marker tip across your project. And there are a bunch of other brands that will work in this way too. Just remember, you have a 1/2 inch diameter to work with. This hack will save you $12.99. Hack number 6, instead of an iron-on protective sheet, use any fabric you have. This one's a no-brainer. In case you're unfamiliar, when you're doing an iron-on transfer, you should lay down a protective cloth over the design to keep your fabric from any damage from the iron. And Cricut sells this iron-on protective sheet to assist you with that step. You don't need that. I just use a handkerchief, but honestly, you can use any relatively thin fabric that you have sitting around. A t-shirt, a clean rag, whatever, but you don't need to purchase a special protective sheet. This hack will save you $6.99. On to hack number 7. Swap out expensive vinyl and transfer tape for contact paper or adhesive shelf liner from the dollar store. This is by far the most cost-effective hack since it's a product you'd have to purchase multiple times. One big tip for this though, I would stick to the higher quality vinyl for any kind of design that's really small in size or intricate in detail. In testing this, I found that a smaller, more delicate design it didn't pull up as well when I went to weed it as if I had used a more premium brand. But if you're making large designs, this should work well for you. This hack will save you $8 to $12 per roll. So if you used all of these hacks, you would in effect be saving yourself more than $80. And don't get me wrong, all of these Cricut tools are useful and helpful in their own right. And if you want to check any of them out, I have links to all of them down in the description. But it's not just practical to find less expensive ways to do things. I think it's kind of fun. It's a challenge. Now, if you were going to spend the money on a Cricut brand tool, the one I would suggest is the scraper. Yes, the hack of using a credit card or the edge of a book is definitely helpful, but what I've found is specifically when cleaning your cutting mats, a scraper is a better tool if you have significant dirt or buildup on your mat. So if you're looking for a gift idea for the crafter in your life, this is a good pick to go with. Guys, if you found this helpful, let me know by hitting the like button, and also share this with your creator friends, and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss new content. I post a video every single Thursday, and you can also ring the bell so that you're notified when those videos go live. Meanwhile, I would love to invite you to join my creator community. It's where all of us DIY junkies unite, and I share tips, tricks, and tidbits that are exclusive to that community. There's a link down below in the description if you want to sign up. I'm also on all the social platforms. All of those pages are listed below, so feel free to message me or drop me a note in between uploads. Guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next Thursday. Smooth out. No. Ugh. Shh. Guys, if you... Most of which... And also share this with your... I'm also on all the... So I compiled 7... So I